All right. Okay. I guess we're starting. All right.
Introduce us. Come
So,
on.
welcome to the first ever Dream Team Inc. podcast. I'm joined by Kevin Solo and Carlos Q,
So,
Pro War Q 53. Um,
Now,
Welcome to the channel. We're gonna have so many different types of videos going up on here. We're gonna have challenges, pranks, cooking videos, gaming videos, everything. So just stay tuned for that. Vlogs, you name it, we do it.
stay tuned.
Besides,
exactly.
Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
Dream team.
yes.
Yeah.
So,
But
anything
so
you guys want to say?
Nah, just hit that subscribe button. It gets us paid. Not yet, but
yeah.
okay.
How about you,
So
Kevin?
Samba, what brings us three lovely men in this room tonight?
Just kind of don't say it
We're,
like that. Put a pause on that real quick.
All right.
we are here to discuss 3 different topics. But first, I want to know how you guys' days were. How are you guys' days?
Bro,
It's okay. I mean, it's been a rough week, with online classes and everything. It's got me all caught up. What about you, Carlos?
pretty much like online classes, getting used to it. We talk more on that later, but like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Same mode.
Yeah. Like with me, I just wake up, and I'm my brother's teacher now since his classes are online. And,
yeah, I see.
That
and then
must be interesting though, to be honest with you. Imagine like the little kids having online classes. Like, is it really like class at that point? Is it just like
Yeah,
it's
like
they
don't know how
literally
to
like
set it up or anything.
it's literally like they have worksheets and then YouTube videos. Like they have Classroom. They use Google Classroom now, and like there's a
How
YouTube
do
video
do
you
it?
watch.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they have Google Classroom and everything for all
Yo.
these children, but they
Yes,
don't even know to type yet or anything. Like how?
they have computer class, and they
You
go on
mean they have
typing.com.
You mean wait? No, it's
Wait.
not classes for these kids. It's classes for these parents because the parents are doing the whole thing pretty much.
I would just like to
Yeah.
point out that kids are, to me, in my opinion, I feel like kids are being brainwashed with the videos they watch. Because they're not used to the Magic School Bus and like in our like
Yeah.
culture as like our childhood and everything. But the
They're
videos
being
they're watching
babied.
now, yeah, basically that's why I feel like they are being babied. Everything's handed to them. Truly.
How do you teach these kids like stuff without showing them like Tim and Moby? Like I don't.
Oh,
understand.
they actually just I just watched like a Brain Pop video like the other day.
Yo, Brain Pop,
Honestly,
what?
forgot this stuff.
But it was Brain Pop Junior, so it was like the robot and a girl.
Dude, remember when we were like middle school or like elementary school and watching Brain Pop was like the highlight? Like, oh shit.
Yeah, and Bill
It
Nye.
was like brain pop. Oh
Bill
yeah.
Nye.
It was like, we have science. I hate science. We go to science. Oh, we're watching Bill Nye today. Oh, I love science.
Breach. Breach it. Always, shout out to Miss Martinez, but that's just that man's weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to get out and get my kung fu tea.
But yeah. But yeah, to the people like listen, this is a little sample what's come, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's our first time. Yeah, it may be unorganized, but as this progress, it will have a better flow. Truly.
Yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
We're also missing Karem today. Karem's also supposed to be with us.
I'm just like
the
saying
pilot.
that. He's probably gonna hear it from the podcast, but Karam, first things first. What the fuck? You're supposed to be here like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Karem said he's drowning in schoolwork, so he can't be here.
Yeah, it's all good. He's getting back into wrestling with his cat.
Yeah.
Remember you telling us
cat?
that? Yeah.
Yep. I told him to wrestle his cat because he said he wants to get back into wrestling.
To be honest, let's get back to the point with the online classes. To be with you, I feel like it's harder for harder majors with online classes because you can't ask questions as easily now.
Yeah, that's so
True.
I just got an email right now a minute before this live stream started about my school, and they're having the petition for what Rutgers
Pass
is
and
doing
fail.
right now. Yeah,
Pass
pass
and
or
fail.
fail.
Yeah, Penn State just
Yeah,
passed that.
they just had it for my school right now. Oh, they did it for you guys too.
Yeah, but ours is a little different because some courses are required for majors. So yeah. Like we have satisfactory and then pass and fail. But I feel like it's good to have pass and fail because I feel like honestly like kids should not be bombarded during this hectic time. Like it is really crazy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stressful time period. Like you shouldn't be like just loaded with a bunch of different things like that are stressful.
I mean, try to keep yourself occupied, kids. Like, do something fun, play video games. It may get boring, but honestly, you're helping society truly.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
also being safe too. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
you don't leave the house to go to Hawaii and spread the disease.
Yeah.
um,
Or you
Yeah.
don't post those cringy Snapchat stories. What's quarantine? You know, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. The only corona I'm worried about is the
Yeah.
beer and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's
preach.
why this nation now is the highest epicenter or whatever.
Yeah, it took China like 3 months to get to 80,000 cases. It took us like 2 weeks.
It really did take us 2 weeks, though.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Kind of crazy how we get into it. Honestly, it could have been prevented. Like I said, we're gonna get into this later, more in depth. But right now,
Yeah.
it could have been prevented.
Mhm.
But
yeah.
so
So yeah, like because of this stuff, I guess I just been gaming more. It's wild, but
let's talk about gaming. Like honestly, like gaming now, do you feel like it's fun or it's just like kind of like dull? Like it's a work, it's like a job. It's like I have to do this.
gaming isn't like that big of a part of my life like it
True.
used to be.
Yeah, for real.
But it's like I'm trying to get back into it, but it's like different now.
Same.
Remember the nights where like you dream like, oh, like let's night, like I wish we don't have school tomorrow, like snow days and everything.
Oh yeah,
like,
so I could
those
play this
nights.
one game.
Yeah, and then now it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like, holy
Or-
shit! I want to go outside. I want to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, or like you'll be watching TV and then you'll see an ad for a game that's coming out, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I want to get this game. Let's go to GameStop and get this game. Like it's
Yeah.
not like that anymore.
No.
Yeah, like, remember the hype of going to like a midnight release and like just staying out there like, oh shit, I'm gonna get handed this like new Call of Duty.
I've always wanted to do
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but I never did it. I remember people used to always brag about it, like, yo, I was online last night for Black Ops 2 or whatever.
People talk
Yeah.
about people talk about the Nike socks, like the Elite socks, when you're like, oh shit, he has Elite socks. He's a cool kid. Honestly, if you did a midnight release, you were a cool kid. Like, oh shit, you stay past midnight on a school night. Oh, my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no one
Yeah.
does the midnight release anymore. They just like pre-order it and download it.
True. Like so digital now. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, they killed the fun, honestly. That was like a highlight before. People used to be going crazy for that.
yeah,
I mean, I guess the same is kind of for sneakers sometimes, but not really as much because everything's going online. Like
true.
they have
So,
Nike
like-
sneakers app now, so there's no point of waiting in line. I mean, they still have a Supreme, but yeah.
imagine
Because
having
like some people are like impatient and don't want to wait like 2-3 days to get their shoes. They'll just want to get in the store.
I mean,
having
I guess the positive though about it is because like since like you know there's obviously everything's canceled. I mean, I guess you could still get your stuff online.
yeah,
True.
it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah. I always caught my games physical. I never get digital.
I always say physical games are better. Truly.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. As soon as I like switched over to Xbox One, like from 360, I started getting the digital. But that's because it saves like I want to get them physical, but like it's more clutter.
I don't know. So
Like-
we have variety here. We have an Xbox. We have a PC. We have a fucking PS4 over here.
Yeah.
Haven't-
Oh, the next gen console.
I'm saying next gen, we just merge them like make it all cross platform.
You know what's crazy?
It was a
People are
crazy
like-
business.
You know what is crazy though? Like I remember before people were going so crazy, like, yo, the next gen console, the PS4, Xbox One. Man, what's gonna be better? You know, people are fighting all this stuff, and now the next gen consoles are coming out. But like, remember like how crazy it was though. People were like getting violent about it. They're like, yo, your Xbox, you know.
Yeah, I remember that time. What was that, like
People were
2014?
crazy. Yeah, 2013, 2014.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that was a crazy time.
Yeah, but now people got obviously more stuff to worry about.
I mean,
console wars.
people still kind of like take shots at Xbox nowadays, but it's like not as bad as before. Before it was like really
Dude,
bad.
Dude, have you seen the
Yeah,
designs? Have you seen the designs for the next gen? Like
Yeah,
Xbox
the
is literally a
Xbox One
box.
X,
It's like a tower. It's like a fucking tower.
it's
it's a
cool though.
PC
It's
box.
a mini fridge.
Basic, yeah, exactly. Like, what's the PS5 looking like? I don't know. They
I don't know
reveal it.
honestly.
I don't think they
I think I
reveal it.
saw. I think I saw a mock-up, but it's not official. I
Yeah, but
think.
that's like
What if it's just like a smaller PS4?
the
No,
PS5. Sony low key was like, yeah, we're hiding this from you guys, like top secret. Like nothing, no one can see this.
wait. Let me see if I can find that image that I found. It's leaked apparently.
It's leaked. I don't know.
I mean, people have
Oh,
been saying that they've been leaking GTA 6 for like years now.
well, that's different though, because that's like ridiculous. That's I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever used to watch those GTA 5 YouTubers where they're like, yo, I got GTA 6 early. Rockstar sent me in the mailbox
I
right
think-
now.
It's a mod in GTA 5.
People
Yeah.
talk about honestly. People talk about like hackers and shit, and like people can hack the government. But honestly, like, how come no hackers hacking fucking like Rockstar for GTA information? Like, come on.
Yeah,
Like,
we haven't gotten
that.
anything. That's so true.
Yeah, for real. And like
Like
Rockstar's
Rockstar,
like struggling right now, aren't they?
dude. That's what it looks like.
Nah.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like they're having like financial troubles.
I
No
know they're.
way.
I
I
know
could
like
never believe that.
their head honcho like stepped down supposedly. Like one of their like top guys like stepped away from the game. I'm like, shit. It's been real. What a guy, living legend.
So
Yeah.
yeah, what do you guys think about the image I sent you? It's
Kinda-
leaked, but I
It
don't
looks a
know.
lot. If it's like that, it looks a lot better than Xbox.
Yeah, I'll
It
say
looks
But-
so
that.
cool. It gives me
but-
like some like future vibes or something, like
Yeah,
Star
but-
Trek or something.
But to me, to be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna look like that.
Definitely not. But
But
I mean, that'd be sick though.
Yeah,
That'd be-
that's definitely like a concept.
That
That's-
looks like a PC.
I feel like that's what they're aiming for, though. Like truly, like that's what every like company's trying to aim
Yo, it
for.
looks like
PC.
pants actually.
It looks like what?
True, true.
Yeah,
It
it
does
looks
look
like
like pants. It does look like pants.
Yo. Wow.
It looks like binoculars.
Oh yeah, it does.
It looks. I don't know.
Honestly, I do dig it. If it comes out like that, like that's official, I think I like the PS4 better, like the PS5.
But you know how like
Yeah,
over the years,
design-wise,
like
yeah.
over the years,
Design.
they release new consoles. Like Xbox had like the Xbox, the big ass fucking black box,
Yeah.
big like a unit, and then the Sony had like a nice like slim like console.
Yeah.
But then I feel like Xbox kind of won it like over the years with the Xbox One S or the Xbox One X. Like that
That's
one,
so
that was
true.
like.
They're just trying to like, oh, it's Xbox. We have to make it look like a box.
Yeah.
It's just.
So
I'm like,
It is true though. Like at first, honestly, Sony won. Let's admit it. Sony won, but
I'm
like
gonna be
when
honest, people. Like, I still have the very first Xbox, like the very first day, like the one that you pre-order for the new, like when it was coming out. I still
the
have
day
that.
one.
what,
Yeah.
the first Xbox or like the first
Like the
Xbox
day one.
360?
Like the
Yeah.
day one, the
Yeah.
day one Xbox, like that one. Xbox 360, like I had the slim console, like the slim version.
Yeah, I have that one too.
And that's the OG. No
Yeah.
cap.
I actually also got the original one, but it broke down later on.
Yo, I'm just saying, like like the Xbox 360, that was the best console.
Yeah,
all the
honestly.
time.
Yeah, so
I
many
was
good
playing it-
memories on that console.
I was playing yesterday, and it gave me like so much like vibes.
I was
from
playing
back then.
today actually.
I feel like
Yeah.
it gave me middle
I
school
saw.
I was playing wrestling, and then I also played DC versus Mortal Kombat. The game's actually like fire. I don't know
Oh,
why
I
they
used to
didn't do
play
more
that
of that.
too. I used to play that. Yeah,
Yeah, they should make like a new one. Like that would have been so cool.
Yeah, instead of like a Mortal Kombat 12 or like a
Yeah,
Injustice 3.
Injustice? Yeah, Injustice, yeah.
I mean, they're good games, but like we need another sequel to this. 'Cause it was
yeah,
really
we
good.
need like another big like crossover game.
Wait, it was Capcom, right? I forgot the character.
No,
for that game.
It was DC versus Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, but Capcom has his own fighting game though. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, they do. But the one I was playing was DC versus Mortal Kombat. Let me see.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
I remember
Mortal
playing that.
Kombat versus DC Universe.
Yeah, somebody let me borrow it before. I remember playing, and I was like, "Wow, this is cool."
Dude, I don't know. What was the oldest console, like gaming console you guys ever played? Like oldest.
I think
PS2.
the first one I ever played was probably the original Xbox, but I think I had a Game Boy too before.
I think my first one was a Nintendo 64.
Oh wow,
All right,
Dude,
yeah,
Carlos.
classic.
Carlos is like 30 years old.
preach. Yo, Mario 64 will always be the best Mario. Don't cap. No, don't even at me. Like playing
I still
through
have my
that.
PS2 in the PS2 box right here.
Yo,
My room.
you guys are gonna like want to fight me after hearing this, but I've never played a Mario game.
Are you kidding me?
I was more
No,
of a
I'm being
Sonic
for
guy,
real.
anyways.
I'm being for real.
Really?
Nah, I mean I played at maybe like a friend's house, but I've never like owned one or anything. I've always wanted to, but
I
I
feel
don't know.
like it depends what you like. I feel like Sonic is fast paced. Mario's more like
Honestly,
puzzle
Yeah,
I was
solving.
I
thinking,
thought Sonic was so much cooler than Mario.
Mm.
yeah,
I think Mario's like more puzzle solving.
I
Sonic
was
is
gonna play
just
Super Smash Bros. That looks fun.
Smash Bros is so much fun.
Yeah.
But
still whoop everyone's
yeah,
asses
let's
here.
start talking about the music.
Music, word
Yes,
preaching.
sir. Wait,
Oh yeah, a lot of some good stuff came out last night.
Yo, let's talk about
yeah,
the Weeknd dropping his album.
the
That man
Weeknd's
is really
album.
fire. On
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, the
fire.
Weeknd. He delivered. He
He did
delivered.
deliver. He did
Yeah.
deliver.
I just wish
100%.
the deluxe was better though,
Yeah,
instead
the
of just
deluxe was
remixes.
pretty.
His
Yeah, the
remixes,
deluxe.
I think the After Ever remix was the best remix out of all of them, but the rest is just.
It's not even like the quality of the remixes. It's the fact that the deluxe was only remixes.
True.
Yeah,
I wanted like more songs.
more music,
But-
like features too. You know,
But if,
Yeah.
but
that
if you
thing
were
at
to
least
pick,
Uzi did.
that's true. Uzi did release more music versus deluxe.
Yeah.
I feel like Uzi's album was more like it was two albums.
Yeah,
Like
It
kind
it
was.
was. It was pretty.
Like,
Honestly, it grew on me. Like when I first heard it, I was like, "This is what we've been waiting for," you know. And I was kind of like bummed out, but at the same time, I was like, maybe it'll probably grow on me. But
so like, if you had to pick an album to listen for like entire day, like which one would you listen to?
like out of the new ones,
Like out of the deluxe and Eternal Take.
Yeah.
honest,
Eternal Take.
yeah, I probably would have listened to Eternal Take too.
Yeah.
Cause like,
Third that honestly. Uzi, I don't know. The first time listened to it, it was kind of eh. But
yeah,
then,
Yeah,
like,
same.
then you just like shit. Kind of grows. To be honest, doing it high kind of grows on you.
Yeah, it was the same for me in Astroworld. I didn't really like Astroworld when I first listened to it. I was
yeah.
like,
But
I was
Astro,
like,
it got
people are
pretty
going
quicker,
crazy
though.
over this.
I think I'm still the only person that thinks that Astroworld, the only good song on that was Sicko Mode, and people just
What?
like Sicko Mode because of
Carlos,
Drake.
Carlos, you're on something. There's no way.
No
Dude,
way.
Travis Scott, he makes great songs. Highest in the Room, I love it. Just that album, I just did not like it.
What?
Yo, I can't lie. When I first listened to it, you know, I didn't feel it either. But I gave it a second listen, and then like, it was like a different. It changed me. Like, I never
I
listened
might
to it.
give it a second listen. I don't know.
You got to give it a second listen. Like
Yeah,
the whole album. Like when I first listened to it, I was like, that sounds pretty crazy, but I don't know. We waited kind of a while for this, and then I gave it a second listen. I played it from like the beginning to end, because like when I first listened to it, it was 12 at night when everybody's waiting. But at that time, you know, you're waiting, and then like, damn, I just want to go to bed. So you're not really like listening to it.
So do you
But
like some? More
what
of a no. What I like about these artists is they're taking the time. Except for
Yeah.
Drake, I feel like Drake kind of rushes his music. I feel like people will like it no matter what, so it does not matter.
Yeah, pretty much like Call of Duty, but you know,
How long did it take Uzi? Like 4 years to release his
3.
Eternal Take? 3, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
Weekend it took 2. Drake, what? Like his next album's coming this year. Is what? Like the last one was like a year ago,
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Drake.
I'm
You think
excited though.
Drake best artist of all time?
He's up there,
Yeah.
but
He's definitely a goat.
I don't
He's
know.
proven his worth.
I don't
but
know best of all time, but he's up there.
He's up there.
Artist wise, I don't know. Honestly, making albums, Kanye.
Kanye, that's my guy, bro.
Kanye will
Yeah.
always be the best. Any mood you can be in, Kanye has that mood for a song.
Yeah, like even though like people were disappointed in Jesus is King because like that's not the Kanye they wanted. Those
Yeah, I
songs
like
were
it.
good. Those
I
songs
liked
were
it
good.
though.
It was so good.
Yeah, I like that album. It was a good album. It's just that people were disappointed because they're expecting a different type of Kanye. They weren't expecting, oh, no cussing, I love Jesus Kanye. They wanted like ignorant 2012 Kanye.
That man will always be changing.
Yeah.
I
To
think we
be
had
honest,
a talk about this, but
his
like,
album
he's
with
always
JC
yeah.
is fire.
Oh yeah,
J.
Wash
Cole.
Brown.
But like I said, I think everyone can agree. I think Graduation kind of took him off.
Yeah, well, honestly,
Or College
that's so
Dropout.
fact.
It can be debate. Like College Dropout kind of put him on the map, but I feel like Graduation kind of like made him to like
Solidified him.
Yeah,
yeah.
when I listened to Graduation, that's what put me on the Kanye. Like I heard like Life of Pablo, I was like, I thought when I heard what's it called? Part 2, Lose My Hands, I think. I thought that was Future singing like the whole song.
Yeah, like my first experience with Kanye was like when he dropped 808 and Heartbreaks. I was like a little kid. I was like 6, and my mom had the iPod Shuffle, like the little Apple device, like where
Yeah.
you could just like plug it in and listen to music, and it had like the circle
Oh
in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That was
So
truly like a shuffle like iPod. You didn't know what
Yeah,
yeah,
that's like
like
antique now. I've always
yeah,
wanted one.
I think we still have it somewhere, but like I remember my mom was getting music off the iTunes store on the computer.
The
And
crazy
like
thing is they
my
still make iPods.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah.
but yeah, so like my mom was downloading songs, my sister was downloading songs, and I'm like, hey, that's not fair. I want to download something. So mom's like, all right, you could download one song. So
Oh
I
wow.
was looking, and I remember hearing the song on the radio, and it was I think Love Lockdown or Heartless. I can't remember,
Oh,
but
Heartless.
I remember I downloaded them both, and then I was just like, I love Kanye West from that moment. And like I
Wow.
wasn't like into hip hop that much at that time.
I feel
So
like
Yeah, I was about to ask you guys when you guys first like start getting into hip hop.
hip hop.
Yeah, just like
um
rap in general. Yeah.
like I said, Kanye was like my first like real introduction to it. Even
Yeah.
though like that album was like not really even hip hop. It was just like
Nah. I feel like
it was weird.
Kanye was like all rap back in the day with like Lil Wayne, Jay Z,
Yeah, he
that
was.
genre.
Yeah.
Then he
I
started
feel
like
like
After
experimenting.
graduation, it just changed.
Yeah.
that's where everything. Honestly, though, like the hip hop scene kind of blew up with Drake, but I feel like someone else did start before Drake. But I feel like Drake kind of made hip hop what people can see.
I say Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, yes, Chris Brown actually
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
Like hip hop was always around, but like
Yeah.
it's like
Do you get so
Chris Brown was the one that like got to like the pop charts and stuff. And
Yeah.
then people were like,
And he
"Whoa."
made it different too with like a singing vibe.
Yeah.
Honestly, if the whole situation with Rihanna, if that didn't happen, I still think he would be on top, like ahead of Drake. But
It's hard to think of that, like Chris Brown, like on top of Drake.
then you look at Kanye, who makes Scooby Poop, and people still like it.
Kanye, yeah,
That was
exactly.
so
Like,
fire,
that's
bro.
a
You
good
can't
song.
lie.
I have that in my playlist.
You
Dude,
can't
even
lie.
though it's like a meme song, it's still a good song. Like,
It's
Yeah.
so good. The production on that song is so good,
God damn it, Kanye, what the fuck?
bro. I love how we're gonna talk about music and now we're just like gawking Kanye.
Yeah.
Dude, let's Party Next Door. Anyone listen to his new album?
I have not.
Wait, who?
I tried to listen to it.
Whose
but
album?
Party Next Door.
Oh nah, I haven't heard it.
I
just-
tried to listen to it, the first song, and then I'm like, all right, it just sounds like typical Party Next Door, and Jeremiah type music where it's like, "Oh, I love you, girl," like stuff like that.
like in my feels kind of type. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, all right, I'll listen to this later, and I never
Yeah,
got back to it.
I heard about it, but I didn't listen to it yet.
Dude, I don't want to listen to the new Nav song that just got released.
Yeah, I heard you didn't like it.
I kind of gave it a second listen. I kind of
Yeah,
changed my mind.
Wait,
Kinda
I'm
good.
lost. Who?
Nav.
Oh, Nev. Oh, the new
Travis
Yeah.
song.
Travis Scott's part goes hard. Not gonna lie.
I thought it was alright. I think it's you know, it's just
It's
there.
yeah. It's another just collab of artists.
Honestly, it could have been like a song from last year, like the London. Remember how crazy that song was?
Yeah, the London.
It was kind of wasted potential.
I still love the London, even though it got
Yeah.
overplayed. Like certain songs get overplayed, and I hate it. Like in my feelings, God's Plan.
Yeah, God's Plan I can never listen to.
Yeah, like
Never.
I get sick of like overplayed songs, but the London, bro, that was a great ass time when that song came out.
Yeah, it really was.
So yeah,
That's
Joyner
a throwback
Lucas's
to
album.
last year. That's crazy.
Joyner Lucas album.
Yeah.
That's been 2 years in the making. I actually like it a lot.
It was really 2 years in the making. It
Yeah,
started in 2018.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I remember the song "I Love" used to play.
Yeah, I Love was last year, but
Oh,
he said this album was coming out in like 2018.
I remember. So
And
he dropped so many
so
singles last year.
yeah, he's been dropping singles like every few months
Yes, Chris
leading
Brown
up
on
to the
here.
album.
Yeah, Logic, Young Thug.
The Young Thug
Mhm.
song is my favorite. I love it. It's like so good. I
like
listened
it
to
too.
it about like 10 times today.
My favorite one is probably the one with Timbaland. 10 bands.
10 bands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Pretty
came
long
out during the summer, I think.
Really? I
Yeah.
really dig it.
Yeah, like it was interesting. Like we don't really see like artists do that. Like instead of like releasing just 2 singles, they release like a whole bunch of songs like over time, over 2 years until the album comes out.
True.
But yeah, like I just when I was listening to it, I skipped over the songs I listened to, of course. But I like it a lot. Like people call him corny and whatever, but I don't care. I like Joyner Lucas.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten like that into him, but he's cool.
Yeah, what else came out?
What about Childish Gambino's surprise album? That caught everyone off guard.
He
I
dropped
still
it a
gotta
few
listen
days
to it.
before, and then he took it off.
He
It was
what?
it's for people that don't know what I'm talking. It's called Free 1520. It's like free the date Free 1520, and that like Samba said that it was released on that day, and then he took it off. Then it got
Yeah,
released a few days later. To me, it's like the Kendrick Lamar's album that he released on Tyler Remasters, like kind of
Oh
like
yeah.
that,
yeah, like where it's like
samples,
no names, but it's just
yeah,
like
samples, all that. But I still think he is gonna release like an album. But do you guys think we're ever gonna get that Childish Gambino from like 2013, 2014? Which is
hopefully.
like,
I don't see why
Honestly,
not.
I was kind of surprised he dropped this album because I thought he like 2 years ago in 2018 he said that he was kind of done with music and
no,
that
he says doing one more like complete album.
yeah, because he's I don't know, I think maybe we might, but maybe we'll probably maybe you could also get a different one because he's trying to focus on like acting more and stuff. Did you
Just
guys
killing.
watch Solo?
Watch
No.
what?
Solo. Star
No, I
Wars?
haven't.
I heard he was like one of the characters in that movie. Like he played somebody. What
Well,
other stuff has he done? I've never watched him.
he's like in a lot of like different like shows and
Yeah.
movies. Like his album, the one that came out March 15, 20 whatever. It gave me vibes of like Tyler the Creator's album last year.
Really?
Yeah, cause like how like weird it was, and I like it. I actually like it.
I still haven't listened. I haven't still listened to the whole thing, but I do like it too.
I listened to the whole thing. Like I said, like it's kind of like a pick and choose kind of album. Like some songs, like oh shit, hits this vibe. Other parts hit this vibe.
My
But
favorite one is the one with Travis, 21 Savage.
Yeah.
That song is good.
Yeah. I was surprised to see that he put "Feels Like Summer" in it too for some reason.
Yeah.
I was just skimming through it and I'm like, oh wow, he put this in there.
What about
I really
Chance's
like that song.
album? What about Chance's album that came out over the summer?
I didn't
Last
listen
year?
to that. I heard the first song, I think, and it was like, I like groceries in my bag.
Oh, Groceries. Low-key, Groceries kind of killed my like hopes for his new album, but his album was kind of good. I give it like at least 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, the one from last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated on it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I all I heard was that I like lemonade, yummy, 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 and I was like, okay, I'm not listening to this.
I
And
can't
haven't
lie.
listened to it.
Hot Shower is one of my guilty pleasure songs.
Just a
Is
quick
that the
album.
one? I think that's the one.
What?
What? Yeah, that's the one you're
Hot
talking
showers.
Yeah.
When he's
Hot
like
Shower.
being dumb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hot Showers. It is Hot Showers.
Superman.
Just a quick shout out. Acid Rap will always be Chance the Rapper's best album.
This is not sponsored by Chance the Rapper, guys, by the way.
It's not sponsored, but I love him and I love
Yeah.
Acid Rap.
I copped some Weekend merch yesterday.
True.
My Trippy Red merch just came in.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was pretty nice. When
Sirski.
did that come out?
That came out when his I think his deluxe came out.
My Pop Smoke merch was supposed to come in today.
Yo, all artists,
Yesterday.
please work on music because during this time of quarantine, we need music. So Ariana Grande, how about you drop a single? Because like,
Yo, it's been a rough year with when it comes to like music and stuff, you know.
True.
We lost Pop Smoke, we lost Juice WRLD.
no offense to Justin Bieber, his new album was kind of trash. Not gonna lie, had some hits, not good.
He was supposed to have Ski Mask as a feature, and then his label took him off and replaced him with Lil Dicky.
That was messed up.
Yeah, I know how they do Ski like that. I would have listened to that song if Ski was on it.
That was so surprising, though. I never knew that beforehand. You told me.
Yeah. The version's on YouTube though. You should listen to it. Ski Mask is good. He's better than Lil Dicky. I like Lil Dicky though. So don't. Whoa, pause.
Okay.
Can't lie. Lil Dicky does have like a lot of good music though.
Yeah.
I remember
But
listening to
it's just messed up for
Money.
Ski.
Yeah.
No.
You guys remember Fetty Wap? I kind of miss him, like that era.
He fell off.
Yeah, he fell off hard.
Yeah.
But
I feel bad for him in this one eye.
Yeah. Okay.
When Uzi Blackboy said one eye,
Carlos took
Fetty
offense.
Wap.
1738.
Did you guys hear the
Alright,
Smoke Perp song?
So yeah,
Carlos
moving
definitely
on.
heard it. I mean, Samba definitely heard it.
What song? Last one.
The Smoke Perp song with Lil Pump and
KSI.
Yeah,
Lil Pump
Samba.
stole my line.
You suing them?
Yeah,
No.
I'm suing Lil Pump. He stole my line.
She's gonna take you off. What the hell?
No, he stole my line. He stole "Stop a Nigga Out with Boots."
Come on.
That was surprising.
What do you mean? Come on.
Stop being baby.
That's so specific. Like, my song came out a day before that song. He heard it and he was like, "Oh, that's a hard line." What'd you say, Kevin?
I said, even if you do sue him, like, what are you gonna get out of it? You know, he's got like $20. $20.
And I'll repo his Lambo if you even still has one.
Alright, let's move on.
All right, moving on to Corona.
Oh yeah,
I don't even think we're allowed to say that on YouTube.
Like that?
Corona time.
Like Corona.
Okay, we're talking about the beer, not the thing,
virus.
because I don't think we're allowed to say that on YouTube.
True.
What?
But
Corona.
Hey, we're not sponsored by.
You mean
COVID? Yeah,
COVID?
we're talking.
COVID-19.
Yo, honestly,
let's call it the CV.
COVID.
Let's call it the CV.
CV.
Yeah.
COVID.
Your pointers. So Samba.
Yo, it's honestly a nice name though. You can't lie.
It is. It's
Imagine
it's
naming
badass.
your child COVID. That'd be kind of fun.
Hey,
All
you
right,
have COVID.
So let me tell you from my point of view about this virus going on. I remember back in like early February seeing like articles like, oh, the CV, people are infected in China. This might be spreading. And then I was like, it's probably gonna be like another Ebola. It's
This
gonna
one,
move on,
yeah.
and I don't care. They'll handle it. Late February. Oh, it is spreading to other countries. Blah blah blah. U.S. could be next. I'm still like, nah. I'm fine. I'm fine. And then next thing you know, like what, like March 11th,
That's when it kind of like,
it got well, like it was already here by March 11th,
but it wasn't like full
but
on like,
yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
yeah.
Like by that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to New York because like it was
Yeah.
already in New York, but it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I was like, all right, I'm actually kind of scared now because I looked up facts about it and I watched like Joe Rogan's podcast where he had like a disease specialist like on, and he was like, yeah, we should be worried about this. We predicted this happening so long ago and people were listening and all this type of stuff. And I was like, all right, I'm kind of scared now. So
Yeah. I
so
can't
like,
lie. I first like heard of it when I was going to the airport to pick up my girlfriend like from the Philippines this year, and like when I went to the airport, I was with somebody, and I was like, why is everyone wearing face masks here? You know, and I was like, you know, like 'cause at the time there's like a volcano eruption in the Philippines, and it was really bad, you know, and I was like, wait a minute, how come these people are wearing face masks here or whatever? You know, like there's no volcano here, obviously.
yeah,
And then I was told like about the virus, even though it was like at the time like just it was like just news. Like China finally, you know, told like brought it out. Like people found out about it,
Hmm.
and I remember seeing an article about it yesterday, like the day before. Like, oh man, this is some serious business. But I didn't know about it. I mean, like when I had a feeling something was gonna happen because nobody was doing anything about it. Like our president, I mean, I'm not trying to get political here, but he could have prepared for this. But I mean, he just saw it as a joke, you know.
Kind of,
yeah,
Kevin
the
is
Kung Flu.
could have fucked up. Could have prepared for this. Honestly, I think everyone did give it kind of like the Ebola treatment.
Yeah, they're like, you
Thinking
know,
like, oh, it's not gonna spread to our country. It's probably gonna, you know, be contained. But honestly, people really underestimate China and their ways.
yeah, they built factories and hospitals in 4 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, but like you also understand the amount of people going in and out in China. Like
Yeah,
kind of crazy. It's the scary part. It is like a stronger strain of the flu, but
Hmm.
this one does not have a vaccine or cure.
Yeah.
Even though it is treatable by self care and self isolation and all that, and like I said, people staying home, stay in your goddamn houses.
oh
Don't be
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
don't be
wash your
like,
damn hands.
yeah. Go, don't plan trips as of right now.
Yeah. You know, we're laughing about it, but there are actually people who really need to know that because you
Like
know, some
really,
people actually
is that like
laughing.
that like $30 trip down to Orlando really worth it right now? Like,
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like, come on
it's not
now,
worth it.
come on.
And people going to Hawaii, no offense, we all know.
quick shout
Yeah,
out.
Yeah,
we staged the intervention for him, and he's
yeah.
not going right now.
Hmm.
He
He's
said,
not
as of
going.
now, he's not going.
Okay, he came to
Mhm.
his senses.
Yeah. So yeah, like as soon as like this thing started getting big, like I already had like a cold beforehand before it got big, and and I was already having like a runny nose and mucus and whatever, and then this thing got big, and I'm
Yeah.
like I
Shit.
got scared, and I was like,
Oh,
oh
she
no,
actually for real?
But here's the thing, like people
It-
should not be scared of getting a cold or anything. Like they should not
Yeah,
automatically assume it's COVID. Like that's the thing.
yeah,
yeah. It's
it's
spring right
almost
now.
allergy season too.
Yeah, it's allergy
Like
season right now.
yeah, it's allergy season, and I feel like this is actually like the worst time it can hit us because like everyone's gonna have like some sort of like cough or sneeze due
Yeah, it's
to
like mass
allergies.
hysteria right now.
yeah. But like people like if it gets worse, then yes, you should go see a doctor. But like other than that, stay inside.
Apple
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Apple just made an app.
I left FedEx. Like I quit
The
because
only time I left my house was just to take out the trash and stick
I
the
actually
garbage.
went outside
Same.
today for the first time, but that was like for like 2 minutes, literally.
Yeah.
Because I
yeah,
not really literally, but I went to I went to pick up or like leave off a check from like my deposit account, so like I could have like instant deposit from aftercare.
uh,
Yeah.
Gotta get that.
so yeah, I left FedEx because like they said only essential businesses are going to be open, and
Yeah.
since we're mail, that counts as essential, so we're going to be working through it. And I'm like, not today. So I left, and I've been home ever
Yeah,
since.
Amazon kind of
Yes.
down.
Yo, GameStop is they're trying to stay open, and they're saying,
Yo, I
"Oh,
just
we're
like
an
to give
essential
props to
business."
GameStop. Yeah, I like to give props to GameStop for trying to finesse their way.
Yeah, because they're doing really bad right now.
They're like, we can't take this hit. We're already like bankrupt. We need to
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Funny.
trying to get ready for like the next gen consoles. They're trying to like survive until then, because
yeah.
people are gonna go to them for the consoles. So that's
I'm gonna be
why.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. People, Best Buy, way to go. So
Yeah, Best Buy
Or
is the way to
Walmart.
go.
or Walmart, yes.
Walmart's too crazy though. I'd rather go to
That's
Best
where I
Buy.
got my Xbox.
Yeah, I got mine from Best Buy.
Yeah, I got mine from Best Buy. Like my PS4.
Maybe I should go there next time. Our Best Buy is not even that crowded.
True.
Yeah, it's like a ghost town in there. I should
I mean,
apply there.
especially now.
Have you
Especially
been in
now.
on Black Friday? It's crazy.
It's
Oh,
always crazy.
probably.
I think everything's crazy Black Friday. Imagine
Oh
having
yeah.
no, like no offense, like imagine Black Friday like during this time. Like you think people will go? Like no.
I would not go.
There's still
Those
gonna be
deals
some
can wait.
people, some
I think so.
ignorant people that are gonna go.
True.
Yeah.
Still,
But I
there
mean,
are ignorant people.
it's kind of a win-win, but kind of like you're stupid if you go too. Because like think about it. If nobody goes and it still happens, like you could just like if a couple people go, they'll like hit some deals. But
I
everybody
would
else is doing
just
the smart thing.
like
This Cyber Monday.
I don't know who's in charge of it. Probably Donald Trump, but I would just cancel Black Friday altogether.
Yeah, because it's
I'll
pretty
ban
stupid.
it.
Like
It
for real.
is what it is. But from the stance it looks at it, I feel like cases are still gonna go up. So I feel like we're still ways to go from calming down.
Oh yeah, like it just
Oh,
started
definitely.
over here.
It
I
pretty
feel
much
like
did it.
I feel like April, like late April, will be like the plateau, and hopefully May is kind of like the wind down. I
Yeah,
really
I
hope
hope
so.
so.
like as soon as the weather gets warmer, and by summer it's gone because it can't survive in the heat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it's just like right now, just stay home, take hot showers every day, drink your teas, coffee, whatever. Just chill at home until it's better.
Yeah, get better.
Drink
Yeah.
them damn teas.
You never get
Yeah.
this time. We've never gotten a break like this. Everyone can finally have a nice break.
People enjoy family time. Yeah, it may be annoying, but come on.
Yeah, it is.
On
But at the
low,
same time, it's good.
you
Of
know.
course, it could be worse. It could be like we're never completely alone now because like all this technology. Like if I didn't have like my phone to talk to you guys and it was just me and my family.
Oh
like,
yeah,
That
definitely.
would drive me insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't have like laptops or anything or a phone, then yeah, I'd probably go insane. But actually, no, I think I could. I'll probably be okay. But it just makes it better, obviously, way better.
Yeah, like I think since I've been home, I've been on Discord every night talking to you guys.
I won't
True.
lie. Even though
And
like
that helps.
quarantine life is obviously not the most fun, I'm actually really enjoying it.
I like it.
Yeah.
For me, I have my moments where I'm just like getting mad and I want to go out.
Like I'm
There's-
never like
Because
not bored.
I love like sunny, warm weather,
Oh
and
yeah,
we've been
so-
getting that. And my room has like my sun rises where the sun sets where my room is. So like when it's like afternoon, I just have light, like all the sunlight coming into my room. and it just pisses me off because I can't go out.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, your window is probably a tease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, like I did have like some moments where like I want to go play basketball because the weather's nice, but I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't want to
Like,
risk it because I don't know where like the person I'm gonna play with. I don't know where he's been. Like,
It
yeah, like
sucks. Like I miss the
this
gym.
time of year, this is like when I always like go to parks just to like think and just like breathe the air and whatever because it's so nice out. But
Yeah.
I'm inside.
but yeah, I feel like summer. I feel like this summer 2020. I feel like it's gonna be like one of the best summers.
Yeah. After being like here so long, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just like building up.
So let's move on to the final topic.
Word,
Best high school memories.
bro. Don't
Oh
even,
wow.
Who
freshman
wants
year.
to start?
I think freshman
I
year.
don't
I think
know.
the only thing I could really say is freshman year.
You can talk about your time at Stanhope or whatever.
Benefit?
Yeah, you can talk
Freshman.
about your time there.
Oh, that's tough then. I think senior year is probably my best time. Senior was the most wildest time. I tore my ACL.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's a story I should talk about. So
How bad? How long did it
me,
take you to recover?
Dude, like at least like not it really surprised you like once the surgery starts, you start walking within 2 weeks. But like to really like start having like your normal everything thing, it takes like at least 4 months. But it takes fully like a year to actually recover from it. But yeah,
That's crazy.
so me and Carlos work at MetLife Stadium, right?
preach.
And I remember it's like what is this like December? Like it's basically the end of the football season. And
Yeah. Actually,
and
no, it's November. It was November.
November. All right, so it's November, and um after the games we usually like meet up and say like, yo, what's up, whatever, because he worked in retail and I worked in concessions at the time, and he was gonna meet up with our friend during his break, or no after the game, right?
Yeah, after the game.
So he was gonna meet up with one of our friends after the game,
Mhm.
and he thought it would be a good idea to go dunk on him, like sneak up on him and dunk on him. So Carlos runs, and tries to dunk on him. He just moves out the way. Our friend just moves out the way, and then next thing you know, Carlos just is on the floor, and then our friend is
Oh my
laughing,
God.
and then Carlos is like panicking, like I can't get up.
Oh my God.
And then he got escorted by medical personnel, and then I meet up with our friend, and he's like, "Yo, I think Carlos is hurt," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I think he broke something. He tried to dunk on me, and I moved out of the way." And I'm
Oh my.
like, "No, you're joking." And then we're driving away from the stadium. We're in the parking lot, and then we just see like an ambulance just drive by. And then I'm like, that'd be funny if Carlos was in that ambulance. So we text him like, "Yo, are you in the ambulance?" And he's like, "Yeah, why?" So we're just dead.
Yeah, I'm an ambulance. What's wrong with that?
That was so funny to me. So yeah, that's my high school memory. How about you, Kevin?
I don't know. There's a lot.
There is a lot.
There's so many like to talk about.
Yeah. I'll
I don't
say
know, like
senior
the
year
worst.
lunch table, like the beginning.
I never really sat there.
Oh, okay, well, this will be one for me. One of mine was senior year lunch table in the beginning. Bro, we were just doing whatever. We were taking full advantage of being seniors.
The only thing I remember was whenever one of the teachers got like triggered at us, and then like some issue happened.
Oh my gosh, bro. So one kid, well, this is how it started. We're on the lunch table and like we're having fun, and I think we're playing Palace. We're playing Palace, the card game, and we're all making jokes, having fun, and then like like when you guys are all laughing and like you'll bang on the table or something. We're doing that, and then the teacher was like, "Hey, no banging on the table," and we were like, "Oh, my bad," and we stopped. And the table next to us heard her and started banging on the table really loud. And then she thought it was us, and she started like recording us, I think. Yeah, she was recording us. And we're just like, what? And then she started recording the other table too. And then the one of the kids on the other table got up and started recording her. And and then our vice principal got involved, and
Pretty
the
much our
teacher,
principal.
yeah, because our principal was like never there.
Never saw him ever.
So
Rip.
our vice principal got involved, and the teacher was like, "Oh, he's taking inappropriate videos of me," and then he was like, "She's recording us. She doesn't have our consent to record us." Blah blah blah. And long story short, that kid got a week of like not sitting in the senior lounge, air quotes, and
You're
the
seeing lunch?
yeah.
What kind of punishment is that though? Oh, your punishment? You can't sit in the
Yeah.
senior lounge in a place that no one wants to be.
Yeah,
For a
everyone
week.
always tried to leave that place.
Dude,
I feel
comparing
like that's probably like the only time they did that to somebody.
Sea Caucus, honestly, freshman year, I still say freshman year was the best year of Sea
Freshman
Caucus.
year was really fun. For me, it's freshman year and junior years, and I guess senior year too. Like my favorite years.
Freshman year was like when I really became friends with Carlos.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that table, especially.
yeah, when I left,
The one thing I hated that table was Herschel taking my fucking French fries. Like fuck him.
Herschel was glued to his phone at the time because like that was when Clash Royale was big.
Yeah.
Remember sophomore year, he would like that was like when you never heard of Herschel.
Yeah, that's when he like branched off. Like he got off Clash Royale and he like became in his own little world.
Snapchat. That's when he
Yeah.
discovered
but
Snapchat.
shout out Herschel. I haven't talked to him in like a few months though.
Yeah, shout out to Herschel.
I haven't
I
talked
wonder
to
what
him in
he's
like
up to
2
right now.
years.
Yeah.
Maybe if he hears this, if you're interested, you could hop on next time.
Yeah, you could be a guest.
Could be a
I
special
know
guest on
Kim was
this.
playing with him a few days ago on Fortnite.
He invited me
So-
to a party recently. I was like, all right, I'm done with Fortnite. I just wanted to try it recently because like I was like, I haven't played this game in like 2 years, and this game was so fun at the time. No, okay,
Yeah.
you can talk all the trash you want about Fortnite, but if you actually played the game like a lot at the like when it was popular, it was like playing Modern Warfare 2 or something like that. It was like that iconic.
Yeah, I never really got into Fortnite. Like
Yeah.
the only times I played was with
I
Carlos.
I did get into Fortnite, and Fortnite was like really like that kind of like competitive, like game Victory Royale. Like that was kind of like
Yeah.
it brought back those like Call of Duty nights, but like at the same time, like it kind of died out for me.
Yeah. Though one thing that was really good, but at the same time is also like a lose-lose, is like they're constant updating with that game. Like they updated like every week once, and like it's huge updates, so you know it gets repetitive.
I see.
But like, but with high school,
But back to memories, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little sidetracked.
I remember freshman year. I think there was a food fight during lunch,
Oh,
and then it got. I think that's when
We
like
had so many food fights.
didn't. I know, but what was the one that kicked you off though? You were telling me, oh, I got kicked off because of fucking.
Oh, so
Costello.
like we're on one side of the stage, right? And there's a girl group on the other side of the stage, and then we were always wild on the stage. So like for people who don't know that, like there's a stage like in the cafeteria, and they put tables on top of the stage. So like there's a whole bunch of room like on the floor where tables are, and then there's tables on the stage.
Yeah,
And I was on the table on the stage, and we're on one side, just like a bunch of rowdy like freshman boys. So you already know how it's gonna go. And then on the other side is like a girl group, and every day during lunch we would like throw carrots and grapes and milk cartons and stuff. And one kid just beams a carrot at one of the girls, and then she told our vice principal at the time, and then we got kicked off the stage for 2 weeks. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm done with this. And then I moved to Carlos's table, and that's how I became like friends with him, because like he was already in my math class.
It's true. Math class, we carried that math class, by the way.
Oh yeah.
What class?
It wasn't even a
What
competition.
I will never
Rosen.
forget this one kid who was like, "Oh, this is too easy for me," and then he switches it, and then he fails, and like he starts failing that class. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" But nah, Seacock is always wild. I feel like freshman year,
That was fun.
especially
Remember-
freshman year.
Yeah,
Class
remember
Carlos?
the fight that happened when we were in Rosen's class?
What fight?
Oh.
I'm not saying names.
Yeah.
Yeah, want to explain the story?
So like these two people were fighting over a significant other, okay?
Great.
And they started fighting during their gym class. And one of the
Oh,
gym
I know what you're
teachers tried
talking
to
about. You guys
one
were
of
in
the
that
gym
class?
teachers. We're in a Rosing's class, and it was happening down the hall.
Oh.
And so like basically, one of the teachers tried to break it up, and then she just got dropped too. I think she got a
Yeah.
concussion, and then one of the people kicked one of the other gym teachers in the balls.
Didn't
Yeah.
like
So
didn't Rosing like run to it, or like he showed up late to it? Like showed up late to the class.
I remember being in the hallway when
No, what's happening?
yeah, I remember everyone was like screaming "World Star" in the hallway. That's what I remember the most.
Yeah, some other fight happened in my freshman year class in cooking. I just remember I was talking to my friend, and we were just talking. It was like a chill gym, cooking class period. We weren't really doing anything that day. I think our like teacher, no, our teacher was there, but just weren't doing anything. And we were just talking. I just remember that. And the next thing you know, I heard like something fall or whatever, and I was like, "Oh shit! Somebody probably broke like a plate or whatever." I'm like, "That's not good." I turn around and I see like um this huge kid choking out some other kid, and it was just crazy. I was like, "What the?" And like everybody was shocked. Everybody was just watching, and then like it was just getting crazy. It looked like some kind of like bar fight or whatever. It was just too crazy. And yeah.
Yeah, freshman year was wild. It all calmed down sophomore year because our freshman
Yeah.
year seniors were crazy.
Sophomore year sucked.
Yeah, to me, it was like average. Like nothing crazy happened
I think.
for me.
I don't like
Junior
sophomore
year
year.
was my favorite year though.
Yeah, junior year and senior year for
I
me.
think senior year. I think it goes from my list of like if I had to like highlight high school,
If
it's
I
like
had to pick, it'd
seniors
be
first,
junior.
seniors first for me, freshman year second, and then I think honestly junior is third, and then sophomore year last. Because sophomore year was like when I kind of like transferred in, so it's kind of like you don't have anyone.
Yeah, I got
So
you.
it's
Like
so, like,
junior year, I had like two real classes. The rest were like so chill. Like
dude, like
I had cooking, I had art, I had Dombrowski for English, so I wasn't doing much in that class.
bridge.
Mhm.
I had gym. I had fuck, who else I had? I had chemistry, but my chemistry teacher
Could not teach.
liked me, and
Oh.
that class was easy because I was in LR, I think no concepts. Yeah, so like I was already like just passing all the classes. Like I was the one that everyone came to for help.
Mm.
So yeah, chemistry wasn't even a class for
This
me.
is
Um,
just a side note for people. C Caucus has a system where it was honors, college prep, and then concepts. So it's kind of like that.
yeah,
Just
I was put in there. Shout out to Dr. Reiser who lowered me because I was acting crazy in Martinez's class.
that was
Um,
freshman year though. Oh
yeah,
wait. Oh, freshman year kind of. Oh, okay.
yeah. Like when Martinez was out and she was around and she saw how crazy my class was and how crazy I was being, she's like, "Yeah, you're going down to concepts."
You didn't even
Oh.
try. You didn't even try to like go back to prep. We were like, ah, take it.
I was like, "I'll take the free A's." um, but yeah, what other classes did we have junior year?
I didn't have
What do I have for
anything with
history?
you.
Oh, I had Quail for history.
Quail
Quail,
will always would be the weirdest history teacher, but I like.
yeah, Quail. She she's just a weirdo, like in a good way. Like she's so nice, like she's a good person, but she's so weird and it's hilarious. Like we could just talk. We'll be like, so Miss Quail, what do you think about Donald Trump? And then she'll go on a 30-minute rant about Trump, and like we don't do anything for that class.
Yeah, I heard she
So
was like annoying.
She she wasn't really annoying, but like it was very easy to distract her. I
Yeah.
low-key wish I asked her for to be moved up to A push. I low-key because that was the time that's when I was leaving, so I was like I could have got it, but I didn't tell her I was leaving, so she kind of still recommended for college prep, but I was just like whatever.
Yeah, Quayle's class was hilarious because like she would just go on some wild tangents that had nothing to do with class. I remember one time she started screaming because there's ants, and then she started like trying to stop the ants in the classroom, like tap dancing wise,
She
and then
would
like
she would stop the whole class to just do something.
yeah, do
Made no
something
sense to me.
crazy.
Honestly, freshman year history, I did not learn one thing. Like, if you were to ask me what I learned freshman year history, I'd be like, I do not know.
Yeah, and for math I had Regensburg, and she was the worst. That was like one of the classes. Like, if you had a sub, because like she was out a lot. It was like Christmas. Like I remember just like being at lunch, and then like one of my classmates would be like, "Yo, she's out," and I instantly know what he's talking about, and I'm like, "Bro, this is the best." And then like I'd be skipping on my way to class, like, because then we don't do anything. She'll leave like a worksheet for us to do, but we're just like talking the whole time. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
But
she
you
was
remember,
the worst.
honestly, one of the funniest moments in high school is always at the end of the year hearing about Herschel's debt to the lunch ladies. It always
Yeah,
gets bigger.
my man Herschel would always owe like $200 at the end of the year.
Dude,
Oh yeah, I
freshman,
remember that. That was
dude,
crazy.
I
I remember.
remember eighth grade year. I remember eighth grade year. He owed 30. He only owed $30. I'm like, that's $30, bro. And then hearing that he owes someone to 200, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yo, I remember just throwback to Case when he was still around. People would be going crazy. I remember Herschel was like always trying to avoid like I don't know just him. And this one time like he would
Oh
try and
my
track him
gosh,
down, and he'd be like, "Hey, I gotta talk to you, man." And then he would be talking to him, but he's like talking loudly or whatever. And he's like,
bro.
"Yo, $200 to your account." I'm like,
Case, he's a nice guy, but he was so weird. Like I'd be
yeah.
in the bathroom using the urinal, and he would walk in and then look me in the eyes and be like, "Everything all right?" While I'm using the urinal,
Oh
and I'm
my
like,
god.
"Yeah," and then he would just walk out because like that's when like jeweling was big. So he was always like checking the bathroom for jewelers.
Yeah, it was too crazy back then. Here
So,
it's like more chill now.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for today.
Yeah,
That time actually flew by really quick.
I know. I was gonna bring it
really
up
does.
earlier, but I don't want to, interrupt. But yeah, it flew by. I was like, wow, like no way,
Yeah, it actually went by really fast. But
which is good.
yeah, so we'll
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
see
so
you
good
for
next
this
pilot.
week.
podcast, I still say success. Yes, see y'all next week, same time.
Yeah, hopefully
All right.
we'll have Karem here with us, and maybe we'll have a guest.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Peace
Kim.
out.
Let's get Kim in here.
Yeah, see you guys.